in center, Custon right. On the infield, Hanahan, Cabrera, Kennedy, Crosby third to first. Kurt Suzuki is the catcher. And Gio Gonzalez is back in the big leagues. And for the first time this year, he will start a game for the Athletics.
Well, he's been pitching well at Sacramento, and 12 starts in Sacramento, 4-1 his last 3 starts. He's not given up a run. 194 opponents batting average, led the PCL, and of course 2 appearances he made against Seattle, went 5 innings in relief. That 15-inning game, he threw 108 pitches. And then on May the 18th, that was the May the 3rd start, and then May the 18th again out of relief. The bullpen 3 2/3 innings and 91 pitches, and both times his gift, his reward was, hey, take a trip back to Sacramento. So let's hope Gio, in making his start tonight, gets a chance to be here. We also hope that Josh Outman is okay, as he was placed on the disabled list.
So Outman to the DL and Gio Gonzalez up from AAA. That was the transaction. So we're underway from the Coliseum. Aaron Rowan steps in. A's won game 1 5-1. Giants won last night 4-1. So it's been a series with pretty good pitching, which is what we expect this year when these two teams meet. Winning pitcher last night, Tim Lincecum, so he will sit back and enjoy this game. The young man, we all know he's very good, and he showed it last night. 12 strikeouts with the complete game victory. Aaron Rowan fouled back.
Someplace someone, your team is saying, okay, he pitched on Tuesday. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to get it.
Yeah. Or it's that Giants got an off day tomorrow.
Yeah, right. They're going to skip it. Yeah, they're going to. So it would be Sunday that they go where, to St. Louis?
Milwaukee, St. Louis. Bounced into left field, a base hit for Aaron Rowan.
Oh, that's right, Milwaukee first.
But when you get to that point where teams start looking at your schedule to see if you're going to pitch, then you've arrived. You're pretty good.
Well, he was very good last night with the strikeouts, very dominating over the Athletics. Cat cussed 4 times, but as well as he was pitching, probably could have gotten Babe Ruth out. As his changeup was great, fastball. Gave up the only home run, of course, the one to Jason Giambi, turned on the fastball. Gio Gonzalez. Look at Andres Torres hitting second for the Giants, but Gio, fastball, curveball, changeup, fastball, low 90s. And for him, it's a matter of just throwing strikes and using all 3 pitches with the confidence that he showed, really pitching out of the bullpen, especially the Seattle game. A's really had a 3-run lead in the 13th, went back out, and ultimately the A's lost it in the 15th.
And the line for Gonzalez in that game you're talking about, Ray, 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 walks. He threw 108 pitches. So you're looking at the line, you're saying, oh, okay, that was okay. And he really, really pitched well that day.
Yeah, he did.
He just ran out of gas a little bit. 108 pitches. But it was an extra inning game, and he deserved a lot of credit.
Well, people will say he did so well at AAA and not giving up a run in 19+ innings. This is the big leagues, and there are things that are always going to happen in the minor leagues. Hitters might swing at pitches, the defense might not make a play, but this is the big leagues where you're dealing with the best.
Strike 3 call, the breaking pitch. Torres thought it was high, but Eric Cooper, the home plate umpire, says no, strike 3.
Well, a big sweeping curveball, and Eric Cooper looked at it, maybe that it came down the waist high and liked it. Torres didn't like it. That was the look. You see it had the plate. It's just a matter of the height. And Derek Cooper, if my recollection serves me, likes the high strike. That's any indication, he likes the high strike.
I think you're right on so far. Here's Sandoval. He likes the inside corner as well. Is that one called a strike?
Yeah, a lot of movement on the pitch, and Suzuki just kind of took it towards the third base dugout.
Rest of the umpires. Riley is the crew chief. He's at first. Sandoval 336 on the year with 8 homers and 34 RBIs. He's 2 for 7 in the series. RBI double in the first inning last night. Third in the National League in hitting with that .336 average. And he's behind in the count 1-2. Sandoval has really been hard on left-handed pitching this year. He has a .397 average against lefties. That's third best in the National League. So Gonzalez has to be careful with the young man. 2-2 now with Benji Molina in the on-deck circle. Rowan with a pretty good lead at first. That one's driven to center. Rajai Davis a couple steps back. And Rajai's got it for the second out.
Well, the velocity on the scoreboard is stuck at 58. So everything Gio's thrown so far is 58.
Yeah, he's throwing harder than that.
There it is from pitch number 1. So you'd have to say it's not working. And it's not Tim Wakefield throwing the knuckleball.
That's even slow for Wakefield. Yeah. 2 outs for Benji Molina. 10 home runs and 41 RBIs from Molina, and he takes a pitch just off the plate. Molina leads the Giants with the 41 RBIs. A's come in with a 31-39 record, so this is game number 71 on the year. 17-16 at home. Swing and a miss. Not quite done with interleague play. They're 5-9 in interleague play with obviously this game, and then 3 more against the Colorado Rockies this weekend after the off day tomorrow. So when it's all said and done, the A's will play 18 interleague games.
And the National League clubs 15.
Yep, Giants are playing 15.
2 extra teams in the National League.
The Giants, on the other hand, are 38-32 and 14-20 on the road. They are 8-6 in interleague play. And as Ray said, done after this series.
Well, Gio Gonzalez so far, and sometimes you can afford to use nothing but fastballs first time through the batting order. He'd throw the curveball to get Torres out. He threw one to Sandoval, but staying primarily with a fastball and a good one. And that's basically what it did in his 2 appearances out of the bullpen. 19 pitches, and I'd say all but just a couple have been fastballs.
In the dirt. Now full count to Molina, so with 2 outs, Rowan will take off. Crosby will play behind him.
That was a changeup at 58.
So there's not a lot of difference between the changeup and the fastball,
right? It's
right?
kind of the same, yeah. Same arm speed, everything's the same.
Molina hits a pop-up. Crosby coming over, and it's going to drop into the seats behind the Giants dugout. So 21 pitches here in the first inning for Gio Gonzalez. Rowan takes off, and it's a swing and a miss by Molina. So a couple of strikeouts for Gio Gonzalez in the top of the first inning. A leadoff hit by Rowan. The Giants do nothing with it. So Randy Johnson set to take the mound, no score after a half an inning. No score, bottom of the first inning. Let's look at the Athletics lineup. It's brought to you by McDonald's. Adam Kennedy will lead off and play second base. Kurt Suzuki hits second. Jack Cust is hitting third in right field. And Matt Holliday, Jason Giambi will be the designated hitter again tonight. Orlando Cabrera is at short. Down at the bottom, Bobby Crosby, Rajay Davis, and Jack Hanahan. Giants look like this defensively. Andres Torres in left, Rowan in center, Sherrilson right, Uribe, Renteria, Downs, Aurelia. In the infield, Benji Molina catches 45-year-old Randy Johnson.
Johnson his 15th start, 6 wins on the season. He has struck out 69 in 75 and 2/3 innings. He is still a strikeout pitcher, but Johnson said, wait a minute, you called Torres out on a fastball and curveball up there, and he got the look from the Hall of Famer saying, how come you couldn't call that one?
Well, Benji Molina's asking Eric Cooper, where was that pitch? Oh, man. 2-0.
Johnson's already much different than when he faced the A's in San Francisco, because there's the pitch and the look of, do you know who I am? But he, of course, got the 2-run home run from Benji Molina in the first inning. And A's would get a single by Adam Kennedy to score a run, and Kurt Suzuki tied it, but big unit was able to limit his pitches to 91 through 7. His club scored at 3 to win it. So for Kurt Suzuki, he's had 3 home runs against lefties, all 3 against left-handers.
Pretty good left-handers, too.
Saunders, Johnson, and C.C. Sabathia.
That one's driven to right. Sherrills going back, still going back near the wall, and he can't get it. Bounces off the wall, he can't find it. And Kennedy is going to head around second, and he's going to make it to third with a headfirst slide. So a leadoff triple for Adam Kennedy.
Well, he got the 3-1 fastball, and whether it was high, outside, inside, didn't matter. He looked for it, got it, and crushed it. Joe Holtz fighting the sun a little bit, and then kicked off the wall, and then could not find it. Adam Kennedy able to notice that he couldn't pick up the ball initially, and able to him to get the third, although a close play still made it.
So Kurt Suzuki steps in, and a chance for the A's to take an early lead off Randy Johnson.
One of the most impressive parts of that play, Sherholtz just missed it, and once he hit the wall and the ball bounced straight up, and that's a very, very tough feeling, not knowing where the ball is. His glasses on top of his cap really help. The sun's not that bad in the outfield, but the play that with Kennedy going to third, was Torres, the left fielder, backing up. Randy Johnson, normally it's the pitcher backing up. Torres beat him to it, all the way from left field. And that was great hustle. Johnson actually was on the grass between the mound and third base.
That's a base hit to left field, and the A's take a 1-0 lead. 2 batters into the bottom of the first.
Well, so far it's the batter of the count. 3-1 count to Kennedy, a triple, 2-0 count to Suzuki, a run-scoring single. Might have been a slider, really didn't break that sharp. It's the same pitch as Suzuki hit a home run in San Francisco against Johnson. Something that the A's found very hard to do last night and the night before. He's going to run it in from third base. Tonight they do it with the first chance.
So Kurt Suzuki is 26th RBI of the year. And here's Cust. Cust swings at the first pitch and rolls it foul.
Randy Johnson, see the numbers for Kurt Suzuki career against the big unit, future Hall of Famer, but Johnson right now, pitches are up a little bit. He's been around long enough to know how to make the corrections to get back the mechanics and pitch well.
And there's that slider, which is his best pitch at this point in his career, and Cust just saw a pretty good one. But we talked in the pregame show about left-handed hitters and the fact that they have hit much better against Johnson than right-handed hitters have. strike 3 called, another slider. So Jack Cust struck out 4 times last night, and his first at bat tonight is a strikeout.
Well, they buckled these just a little bit. And had the short break, and then maybe a little bit of higher pitch, but Eric Cooper called it for Gil Gonzalez and calls it for Randy Johnson.
So 316 is what left-handed hitters are hitting against Johnson. 246 for right-handed hitters, which is interesting. And the home run ball has been a problem for Johnson. He's given up 13 in 76 innings, and that's quite a bit. 1-0 to Matt Holliday. Holliday 270 on the year. And he lines one down the left field line, and that's fair. Torres hustles after it, gets it back in quickly, and it's a double for Matt Holliday. Second and third and 1 out. So a single, a double, and a triple for the A's against Johnson here in the first.
Again, Molina going inside, fastball, and Matt Holliday able to turn on the 58-mile-an-hour hitter. Oh, that's, geez, it's still stuck at 58. No chance for Suzuki to score, but Matt Holliday gives the A's a chance again with runners at second and third. Infield will play back as they did with Suzuki up, but he drove in the run.
First pitch to Giambi is just a bit low with a breaking pitch. Giambi 10 home runs and 37 runs batted in. 10th home run, of course, last night against Lincecum.
We talked in the pregame about the fastball thrown by Lincecum for Giambi to turn out the way he did. That's encouraging, good news. But I asked him about the sequence of when he had second and third. Kept expecting to get a changeup. He kept getting fastballs. Home run, get a chance to sit again as Lincecum pitch supposed to be inside, lifted out over the middle of the plate, and Giambi crushed it. And no doubter. But when he kept getting the fastballs, then went 3-2, still got a fastball. Jason was thinking that maybe he's going to try to throw one in the dirt, get him to swing at it, but decided to go to the fastball away. As it turned out, got the double play to get out of the inning.
Giambi just trying to put it in play. And he got a breaking pitch to hit there, and he fouled it back. Orlando Cabrera waits in the on-deck circle. Cabrera's had a good series.
I think Jason a little upset with himself, especially the last pitch that he missed. And it was one that he thought he should have put in play somewhere.
And then he chases one outside. So that's a frustrating at bat for Giambi, because you're right, he did get one to hit. So Johnson gets an important strikeout for the second out.
Well, it's called a chase slider. Molina outside, and that's a pitch that Johnson likes to throw down and in to right-handers. This went away from Giambi and made the commitment. All those out of the strike zone, he knew it.
So here's Cabrera. Average starting to climb for Orlando Cabrera, and that's good news for the Athletics. He's hit some balls hard in this series. 4 for 8 with a couple of doubles and an RBI. So he's now at 243 with a lot of help from a 7-game hitting streak. So Suzuki is at third, Holliday at second. Bottom of the first, A's with a run in. And I think that right there, Ray, was that split finger pitch that he uses as kind of his changeup.
Exactly.
Does not throw it a lot, I don't think, but.
Well, you figure with his size and the downward plane at which he throws and throwing the splitter, but it is more of a changeup instead of a real hard downer.
And a high fastball. Cabrera strikes out. So Randy Johnson gives up a run to the A's. The A's may have felt that they could have got a little bit more as he strikes out 3 in the first.
"30 years ago today, Rickey Henderson made his major league debut with the Oakland A's in the first game of a doubleheader. Rickey had a single and a double and 4 at-bats, and guess what? He stole his first base of his major league career and major league record, and
Head, feet first.
Feet first, and he got rid of that quickly.
How about that?
Started pounding on his chest.
I don't think I've ever seen him slide feet first until now.
Well, like Ichiro, Rickey didn't want a lot either. He got most of his hits hitting without money.
Well, he had home run power. Yeah. Maybe it'd be Rickey. He's in the good seats tonight, behind home plate in the diamond level seats. So it's good to see Rickey at the ball game. 0-2 pitch in for a strike. So Renteria strikes out. Gio Gonzalez has 3.
It's great to see him come out throwing a great curveball. And Renteria, that is a perfectly thrown curveball. And after the fastballs, the first 4 batters striking out Benjamin Molina to end the first. And it comes out with a very strong, great curveball. He is such a great kid. You want him to do so well.
Yep.
I mean, he is top of the list when it comes to being one of the good guys. Oh, I like that he's talking to himself.
He was doing that in the first inning, too. Rich Aurelia playing first base tonight steps in and takes a first pitch strike. Tough times for Rich Aurelia right now. His father just passed away at a fairly young age, 64 years old. So Richie's going to be leaving the team Sunday or Monday, I think. Go back to the East Coast for the funeral.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah,
very sad.
His father's been sick for a while,
especially at 64.
Yep, it's a little too young.
Thank you.
But Richie, one of the good guys.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
There's the curve. That one slipped out of the hands of Gonzalez, so the count is even at 2-2. On deck is Juan Uribe. Top of the second inning, he's got a Kurt Suzuki RBI single after a leadoff triple by Adam Kennedy. So that's how they got their run. Line drive to right field. So Rich Aurelia has a base hit.
Well, 20 years ago today, special day for Ricky Henderson as he returned to the Athletics, helped him win a world championship. And guess what Ricky does against Dave Steve? About a home run. The old Coliseum.
Look at the number.
Yeah.
22.
You know, if somebody offered Ricky a contract right now in Major League Baseball, you'd tell the Hall of Fame to wait.
Yep.
You have to be retired, completely retired for 5 years before you become eligible for the Hall of Fame. And you have 15 years of eligibility given on by the baseball writers.
And you know what? He'd step in the box, Ray, and he'd probably work the count full and make the pitcher work a little bit. Oh, 2 to Juan Uribe. Pretty good 0-2 pitch right there by Gio Gonzalez. Just missed off the plate.
Might have been a strike at AAA.
Yep. That one slowly hit down the line, but it's going to roll foul. Uribe's had a little bit of a sore hamstring lately, so he has not played a whole lot in the last week. This is his first time in the lineup in about a week.
Uribe along with Sandoval and Molina just throw the ball. They like it. They swing at it. Yeah. That's saw Uribe in the American League. Benji, of course, excellent catcher, excellent hitter. Big strike zone.
They don't wait around.
Lansford alongside Bruce Bochy, the third season as the Giants manager. Of course, Carney is hitting coach. Remember the '89 World Championship team.
Swing and a miss. Good fastball right in on the hands of Uribe. 4 strikeouts for Gio Gonzalez.
Well, great location. He just reared back and threw hard. Uribe swung hard, and it was Gio winning the battle. Great location. See it? Great Tommy camera at the high home camera. Inside. Got to tie him up inside.
June 18th, the last time he started a game in AAA, and he was outstanding. 10 strikeouts and 5 1/3. Scherholz 278 on the year. 3 for 7 in this series. All 3 hits coming last night. And he hits one high to right field. Cuss going back near the wall. It is gone. Nate Scherholz hurts the A's again. A 2-run homer.
Well, he's fastball. Suzuki wanted it down. He left it middle of the plate, up a little bit, and he just kept carrying. I thought with the wind blowing, it might have been knocked down a little bit, but it just kept carrying, and just over the out-of-town scoreboard, just barely over the yellow line.
I wasn't sure he got enough of it.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't either.
He did. So Scherholz, 2 home runs this year, both of them against the A's. Remember, he had the inside the park home run in San Francisco.
And the strikeouts all to right-handers, and the lefties, one that hurts him.
And Matt Downs, the 9th place hitter, with a line single to left. So the bottom of the order gets to Gio Gonzalez here in the top of the 2nd inning.
Number 33. Aaron Rowan.
You can see the ball is up again, and just has to get it down. If the velocity is good up in the zone, you can get strikeouts, but you can also get hit hard with pitches that are up.
Top of the order, Aaron Rowan. Rowan had a base hit leading off the game, but he was stranded. Nate Scherl's getting a chance to play the last couple weeks for the Giants on a regular basis. Rowan drives one left center field, and that's trouble. Matt Downs digging around third, and they're going to wave him in. The ball is kicked around in the outfield. Rowan's going to try for third, and he's going to make it. All this coming with 2 outs. Aaron Rowan knocks in a run.
I have to think it's going to be a double because Rowan was just going to be happy with 2. That's an error on Matt Holliday. A low fastball. And Rowan looking for it, got it. So Matt tried to pick it up barehanded, and then when he dropped it, kicked the ball. Thing is, Downs is going to score anyway. And that's the time to use the glove and get the ball back in, at least keep the runner at second. So it is an RBI. He's 7 and going to third.
So Holliday had an error in last night's game, a throwing error, a fielding error tonight. Well, some hard hit balls in this inning off Gio Gonzalez, so that's a concern.
Number 59, Andres Torres.
Here's Andres Torres. 2 outs in the inning. Torres struck out looking in the first. And a swing and a miss. Interesting, Ray. Adam Kennedy came in and he was playing like halfway, and I think he's thinking about Torres bunting.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously he knows there's 2 outs, but Torres likes to bunt and he's very fast. And now he's behind in the count 0-2. So Kennedy will go back to his normal spot. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So on 3 pitches, Torres strikes out. So 5 strikeouts in the game for Gio Gonzalez, but the Giants score 3 times in the second inning. Davis and Hanahan against Randy Johnson. A's got a single, a double, and a triple against Johnson in the first inning, but they stranded. They had runners on second and third and 1 out. Johnson was able to strike out Giambi and Cabrera. So he worked his way out of that jam, giving up the 1 run.
That's why it'd been nice to get at least 1 of those in, if not 2 more, make it a 3-0 game. Give Gio a little bit more of a cushion. Now he trails 3-1.
1-2 now to Bobby Crosby. Bobby hitting .194 with 3 home runs. He's 1 for 5 in this series with the big 2-run double in game 1. Johnson, all of his outs in the first inning were on strikeouts.
And for Gio Gonzalez, 5 of his 6 outs, the first 2 are strikeouts. So not a lot of balls put in play, at least fielded by infielders and outfielders.
Count stays full to Crosby. Now, one thing with Randy Johnson, Ray, at this point in his career, he's going to go 6 innings, maybe 7 if he's sharp that day. He's not really going to go much past maybe 90, 95 pitches. Obviously, Bruce Bochy knows that. The fact that they got a complete game from Lincecum last night, the Giants bullpen will be well rested. So they will get some action tonight, more than likely. Crosby hits one very high, shallow left, Renteria and Torres, and it's going to be the shortstop, Edgar Renteria, who has it. 1 out here in the second. Leaderboard brought to you by Firestone. Indeed, an elite foursome. Those are the only 4 guys who have 300 wins in Major League history and 4,000 or more strikeouts. Ryan, Carlton, Clemens, and Randy Johnson. Of course, Johnson second all-time in strikeouts behind Nolan Ryan. Rajai Davis has a base hit. Rajai says, I'm not going to wait around.
See how many Johnson's behind Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, he's not going to catch it. Nolan Ryan, 5,714 career strikeouts. Johnson now 4,861. So Randy Johnson, if he wanted to get to 5,000, he obviously would have to pitch again next year. I don't know that will happen. Cy Young, 511 wins. Now we talk about, hey, this record will never be broken. Well, that one might. Oh, you never know. Joe DiMaggio. 511 career wins. That will not be broken. Molina throws from his knees, but not nearly in time. The stolen base for Rajai Davis. So the count is 1-1.
Well, you could do it. As Ricky's record probably won't be broken in as far as the most stolen base, but Rajai stealing it easily. Molina just didn't bother to get up. Figured no chance. Throw from your knees. Maybe slips and falls might get him. Steal third too, Rajai.
Toward Renteria. Quickly to first, and Hanahan is out. Seriously though, I mean, who's going to win 511 career games?
Well, just think about it. If a pitcher makes 35 starts a year, and he goes 35-0 for 10 straight years, that's 350.
He's a little short yet. I mean, Greg Maddux, the most recognizable name right now, finished his career with 355 as far as wins go. He's 8th on the all-time list. Roger Clemens 9th with 354.
Of course, after Johnson won his 300, started speculating who might be the next 300 game winner.
Or how about, will there be another 300 game winner? That's probably even the better question.
CC Sabathia's name came up, Johan Santana, but boy, you have to give it a pitch late in your years. I mean, after all, the difference of 4-man rotation, 5-man rotation, 34 to 40 starts, so 6 a year. It's a lot of starts. Former men rotation guys who won 300 can make, but it's a 5-man rotation now.
Well, Mike Messina, who just retired, he finished with 270. Jamie Moyer still pitching. He just got 250. But those are the guys that are closest, and they're not going to get that. But you're right. Looking ahead, I know I saw a note. Sabathia has the most wins of any pitcher under the age of 30. I don't know what the exact number is. 120 or 100, something like that. A's need a 2-out hit from Adam Kennedy, who tripled and scored in the first. Rajay Davis, a 1-out single. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So Kennedy strikes out. That's 4 strikeouts for Randy Johnson. 3rd inning coming up. 3-1 Giants. Over the Athletics. Sandoval, Molina, Renteria. It's Gio Gonzalez. Big crowd tonight. It's like last night. 32,854 was the attendance last night. And on Monday, 27,324. So it's great to see good crowds at the ballpark.
She's a pretty good walk up tonight. I saw some seats empty. The $2 tickets, the BART $2 tickets, probably went very fast even before. And once people saw the schedule.
Long run for everybody involved. Cust goes into a slide and it kicks away. So Sandoval's going to have a blue pit.
A very long run for Kennedy and for Jack Cust, and Cust went into the slide, had it in his glove, but could not hang on as the ball hit the heel of the glove. Very tough play as he came running in and into the slide to try to look the ball into the glove and avoid hurting himself going in the slide, see where it hit. That's the hardest part of the glove.
This should be a double play, and Kennedy turns it. 6-4-3. Molina hits into the double play.
Kennedy was funny on that play. A's the Rockies matchup on Sunday afternoon at the Coliseum. Game time is 1:05. That is the final interleague game of this season. 10,000 kids 14 and under will receive an Oakland A's baseball hat. It's brought to you by A's Banking at Bank of America. Tickets are on sale now. Call 877-493-BALL.
So Renteria hits now. 2 outs. Base is empty.
Thought it was funny with Adam Kennedy turning the double play on Benji Molina. He caught the ball, came across the back 4 or 5 steps, and looked at the baseball and made a phone call, and threw to first, and still got Benji. But that's knowing your base runners, and Benji not known for speed. You know your limitations. You know what you can do, what you can't do. And
that's right. Renteria drops one down the right field line. That's a hit. Big turn by Renteria. He'll go back to first.
As he lost that much speed, I figured he's going for 2 on that one easily, especially with 2 outs.
Number 35.
Yeah, Benji.
Rich Aurelia.
A little bit of a smile.
So with Renteria aboard, Rich Aurelia will hit. Aurelia got the 3-run second inning started with a 1-out single. He would score on Scherholz's home run. This will be pitch number 54 from Gonzalez. So 2-1. Juan Uribe waits in the on deck circle. Grounded. Cabrera on the dive, and he's got to play it first. Not in time.
Well, he wanted to play at second, but could not get the ball out of his glove. And Aurelia out of the box quickly, able to beat it out at first. So at least he made the attempt to get Aurelia, but still not enough time.
So Juan Uribe will hit. That is 8 hits now for the Giants. But the double play is huge now in this inning. Uribe struck out swinging in the second inning. Gonzalez needs to get Uribe here. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball in the dirt.
Yes, fastball and got the curveball, and of course he struck out on a fastball his last time up, which was his first time.
And that one just missed Uribe. 1-1. So lots of base runners tonight for San Francisco. Gonzalez pitching a lot out of the stretch. Didn't miss by much. 93 miles an hour from Gonzalez. Renteria at second, Aurelia at first. And the big curve is outside. 3-1. Gonzalez has not walked anybody. He has 5 strikeouts. fastball Uribe swings and misses.
Take? Uribe take? No way.
So now full count. Runners will be moving with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So a couple of fastballs right by Uribe. 1 high, 1 low. So 3 hits for the Giants, but they do not score. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It'll be Suzuki, Cust, and Holiday against Randy Johnson. A's have 4 hits in the game off the big unit. Push their run across in the 1st. This will be pitch number 40 for Randy Johnson. It was Suzuki who knocked in the run in the 1st inning. Kennedy tripled, and then Kurt Suzuki a single to left field. Suzuki with the hit tonight. The batting average at .277. On the ground, Renteria has it, and that's the 1st down. Well, make sure you visit the A's page on CSNCalifornia.com to vote in tonight's poll that is featured on A's pregame live. We already know the answer to this question. What is your favorite food to eat when you visit the Coliseum? Ray, I'm just going to let you handle it.
Well, I'm going to go with Kinder's Barbecue.
Now we got some right here in the booth. How about that?
I understand Kinder's is, I mean, you made it sound like that you're really taking care of me. But Kinder's is giving this away tonight.
Well, I'm just saying, we've always wanted Kinder's up in the booth.
So we got it.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
We got ribs. We got chicken.
That is good stuff.
The whole booth smells like Kinder's Barbecue, and people cannot walk by without coming in. But it's for us.
We got the jackets on, so we don't have to worry about spilling it on our shirts.
Well, Marty's been eyeballing it since before the game. Huh? Base hit for Cust. I got decisions to make here. Do I go with the ribs or do I go with the chicken?
Well, it is good stuff regardless.
Or do I have both?
Kinder's Barbecue at the Coliseum, and of course, if you come out and get Kinder's Barbecue and get some dips for dessert. Awesome. Look at Vinny over there. Look, Vinny's crying. He wants it.
Vince
Behind
Caccione.
section 104 for your Kinder's Barbecue.
Well, you know what else is big, Ray? golf tournament tomorrow. A's Community Fun Golf Tournament.
Right.
The Kinder's truck will be there, I'm sure.
Look at Korak. He's upset.
I don't know why they're upset.
You know, Steve Vucinich and Brian Davis down in the home clubhouse, and I'm sure Mikey Thalbaum on the visiting side go down after a game and walk in the lunchroom, and there's all the Kinder's barbecue. They've got the wings, they've got the barbecue ribs and chicken. And
could you imagine eating that before the game? Just once you start.
How about during the game?
In the bullpen.
No, that's good stuff. Kinder's barbecue.
Again, behind section 104 here at the Coliseum. Worth it, folks. That one's driven to right, and it's hit well. Scherholz in front of the wall makes a nice catch and hurries it back in, and they almost got cussed at first base. A very nice play by Nate Scherholz in right field, and that ball was ticketed for a double by Matt Holliday.
Well, he hit it hard, and Scherholz, of course, has shown here and in San Francisco he can play some outfield, and a strong arm on top of it came up quickly, throwing, and I don't think there's any fear of that wall. As he knew when he hit the warning track, he had 3 giant steps, made the play, and immediately came up throwing back to first base. So an excellent play by the Giants right fielder.
So here's Giambi now, 2 outs.
Yeah, you got the Kinder's barbecue, and Art Watkins from the food mill sent up those cookies.
That's right.
That we've been having a couple of days. So,
Art's your guy.
Yeah. So Marty loves them. He said he didn't have dinner last night, so he had a whole bag.
Well, Marty has now taken over the cookie distribution. It's really your job, but Marty's like, hey, there's cookies up here, and that bag's for you guys. Ray gets the other bag. It's like, well. Marty's the best.
Marty ate so many last night. Bruce had to hide one of the bags. So, yeah, the food mill. Get some cookies. And
B.I. just stares at the food. He's thinking, if I stare at it long enough, they may offer me some. B.I., our terrific stats man, up here in the booth. Got a great crew here in Oakland. The entire Bay Area, can't beat it. Guys are great.
They all love to eat.
They love to eat. For free.
That's right.
If it's free, I'll take 3.
If it's free, it's for me. That's smart.
Line drive. Downs reaches up and makes the catch. Well, if you're Jason Giambi, that would tick you off. A line drive into the shift, and the second baseman playing rover makes the catch. 4th inning from the Coliseum. Gio Gonzalez back to work. He'll face Scherholz, Downs, and Rowan. Gio's been able to work his way out of some trouble in the game. He's started to give up the 3 runs in the 2nd inning, and 2 of them came on a home run by this guy, Nate Scherholz. It's quickly 2-0 to Scherholz. Need some more napkins?
No, I'm fine.
We're deep into our Kinder's barbecue chicken and ribs.
Well, my friend Conrad talked about the high definition, watching high definition. He says, your World Series were really shining brightly last night. And when we had the guest up here and I didn't notice it, he said, but it's in high def. And it really shines. So
well, you polish it, though, don't you?
Have to make sure with the food by the time we go in the post game.
Nate Scherholz lines a single to left. So a 3-1 pitch. Scherholz got a fastball, and he's 2 for 2.
Now, an off day tomorrow at the A's Community Fund Golf Tournament, but you can start your 4th of July holiday early when the A's take on the Rockies. That's Friday night, 7:05 p.m. After the game, head down onto the outfield grass and enjoy the post-game fireworks show. It's brought to you by the Contra Costa Times and the Oakland Tribune. Tickets are on sale right now. Call 877-493-BALL. Those fireworks, high definition, you see them right now. But come out here and see them in real life, and they are spectacular.
Well, and of course, the treat here at the Coliseum is the fact that you get to go down in the field and watch.
Absolutely.
And we've been in other ballparks around the league where there have been fireworks, and I don't recall anybody else allowing the fans to go down on the field. Gonzalez has it. Could be 2. The throw is offline, and everybody's safe. Gonzalez's throw toward Cabrera was to the first base side of the bag. So it's a fielder's choice and an E1. And that one hurt.
Well, it was a tailor-made, and actually almost better to let the ball go. And tried to lead Cabrera, and Kennedy got the deflection, almost threw out the hitter, but just no chance. And that was a tailor-made, and even more so, had Gio let the ball go up the middle, Cabrera probably could have fielded it himself.
Well, what hurts so much there, Ray, is not only are you giving up 1 out, you're giving up 2. If the play is made, it's 2 outs and nobody on base. Usually with an error, it's 1 out. But so Gonzalez is going to have to work his way out of a jam again. 1st and 2nd, nobody out, and Aaron Rowan, the leadoff hitter, steps in. Rowan has had a good night so far. A single in the 1st, RBI double in the 2nd. The RBI his 33rd of the year. The double was his 20th. Two and 0. Probably a couple of all-stars there, wouldn't you think? Matt Cain on the left, Lincecum on the right. 3-0 now to Rowan. And there's action now in the Athletics bullpen. Edgar Gonzalez. Gonzalez pitched a couple innings in last night's game, and he's getting loose. 72 pitches for Gio Gonzalez, and it's a 4-pitch walk. That's the first walk issued by Gio Gonzalez.
Number 59, Andres Torres.
Always pitching and a little bit of frustration now. Bobby Crosby to visit with him. Of course, might have been instructed. He may want Edgar to come in. Now Suzuki out. I don't think Edgar is going to get ready that quickly.
Well, the hitter is Andres Torres, who Gonzalez has had pretty good luck with so far tonight. He has struck him out twice, once looking and once swinging. He is very fast. A tough guy to double up. Infielders are halfway. Swing and a miss off speed pitch.
Stay with the same one. He struck him out on 3 curveballs his last at bat. Curveball struck out on a 1 and 2 pitch in his first in the first inning.
And that one's looped to right. Cuss coming in, still coming in, and he's going to play it on a hop. Everybody moves up a base, and it's an RBI single for Andres Torres, 4-1. Just off the end of the bat, but damage done.
Yeah, Jack Cuss made the right play. There's no way he's going to get to it. Cannot afford to try to dive for the ball and miss it and have a couple runs scored. Almost got a runner going to 3rd and downs. Hold still what you're supposed to do. The ball in the air, tagging.
All right, we got to be careful here if you're Gio Gonzalez. Sandoval is the hitter. Timeout call as the ball is loose out in the outfield.
Well, there have been some bullpen catchers that have used that ploy to get a few extra pitches for the pitcher.
It's a good move.
Have a ball get by, take some time, and Edgar Gonzalez has made about 5 pitches while play has been stopped. Brandon Buckley was the best.
We miss Brandon Buckley. Yeah. Good guy. Hope he's doing well.
Well, he's got his master's degree now. And
he was smarter than all of us, man. I'm telling you. Swing and a miss. Big swing by Pablo Sandoval.
Up and in, and Sandoval like he wanted to clear the bases.
Slowly hit to third. Hanahan's coming home. No, he's not. He's going to throw to first, and they get the out there. Down score, so it's an RBI ground out for Sandoval. And it's a 5-1 Giants lead.
And I'm sure Jack Hanahan decided not to throw to the plate because he thought he's going to hit the runner. Downs breaking on contact, got a good jump, and there's a great angle there. If he throws, well, he might have gotten him because that angle looked like he was going to avoid hitting the runner. Was able to get Sandoval.
Ow.
Oh, wow.
I hope everybody's okay. Now they're going to walk Benji Molina and face Edgar Renteria. Gio Gonzalez desperately needs a double play ball. So Molina to first, and the bases are loaded again.
Now batting number 16, Edgar Renteria.
So Renteria steps in. Groen at third. Torres at second. Molina at first. Renteria, not the hitter he used to be, but still good in these positions. He's always been a tough out with runners in scoring position. This year hitting .310. And he drives one right center. Davis racing over. He'll get there, and he makes the catch. It's going to allow Rowan to score. Torres will go to third. So sacrifice fly for Edgar Renteria. And it's now 6-1 Giants. RBI number 29 for Renteria, and here comes the manager. "83 pitches for Gio Gonzalez, and he's going to come out. So 3 2/3 for Gonzalez. He gives up 6 runs.
Watch the A's on Comcast Sportsnet California. You can check out MLB.tv. Log on to the internet to watch every out-of-market game of the season live. For more details, visit OaklandAthletics.com, where baseball is always on.
New pitcher for the Athletics, Edgar Gonzalez, takes over for Gio Gonzalez. 10 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned in 3 2/3 for Gio Gonzalez. First pitch to Rich Aurelia, the curveball from Edgar.
Now we saw Edgar facing Edgar Gonzalez in San Diego, and Adrian Gonzalez. You know how many times Gonzalez has replaced Gonzalez in a game.
Torres is the runner at third. Molina still at first. Aurelia is 2 for 2 in the game. A couple of singles. Crosby racing over, and it's going to drop into the second row. So 3 runs in here in the top of the 4th for the Giants. They scored 3 in the second and now 3 in the 4th. Edgar Gonzalez pitched a couple of innings last night. Came on, pitched innings 7 and 8 in relief of Vin Mazzaro. Just a bit hot.
Gio had the strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, and basically seemed like just fastball curveball tonight for him.
And he had the good curveball. But I guess you just got to find the right spot to use it.
But, you know, one of the things that I think of Barry Zito was a great curveball, change-up, fastball. And I understand he's throwing a little bit of a cutter now and slider. But if you have a cutter or slider versus just the curveball, at least you can get the hitter off the sweet part of the bat. Because if you miss the curveball, you're sitting dead red with a fastball. And that's very tough to do, very tough to get it out there. Barry's numbers on the season. 4 and 7, but run support, not very good.
Zito will pitch in Milwaukee over the weekend.
The 2 series this year against the A's did not face his former team.
3-2 to Aurelius, so Molina will take off at first. And it's a swing and a miss. So Edgar Gonzalez comes in and strikes out Rich Aurilia to end the top of the 4th. Giants score 3 times, 6-1 going to the bottom of the 4th.
The Rockies 105. After the game, fans are invited to meet Rajay Davis at Ricky Sports Theater and Grill located in San Leandro. Rajay will sign autographs and take pictures with fans 1 hour following the game. That Sunday after the A's-Rockies game, meet Rajay Davis at Ricky Sports Theater and Grill located at 15028 Esperion Boulevard.
Orlando Cabrera swings at the first pitch here in the bottom of the 4th, and he grounds out to Juan Uribe, 1 out.
That'd be a fun day to meet Rajay.
He's a good guy. Yeah.
Probably tell some jokes.
Bobby Crosby.
Cut your hair. Rajay is the team barber.
Well, I thought Sandy Alderson was saying last night, needed a barber. Well, Rajay's the man.
We know a guy. Yeah. 1 out for Bobby Crosby.
And we know also that the Kinder's barbecue is outstanding.
Wow, is it good?
The ribs and the chicken that was given to you. I thought you were really taking care of me. I thought you went out and splurged.
Well, don't get crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's good stuff.
Right, it's
right here at the Coliseum, and that's another reason to come out, watch A's baseball, and get a good meal.
Three and 1 now to Crosby. Randy Johnson so far, no walks and 4 strikeouts. The A's have 5 hits against him. And that one's way outside, and it's a 1-out walk. So Rajay Davis will hit.
Center fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
The Rangers are playing in Arizona tonight. Texas 2, Arizona 1. That game in the 6th inning. Padilla and Danny Herron. Danny Herron with a 6-4 record. He has the best ERA in the National League. So run support has been an issue for Dan Herron. He's trailing again. Rangers 2, Arizona 1 in the 6th. Angels all over the Rockies, 6-0 in the 4th down in Anaheim. Seattle with a 3-2 lead over San Diego in the bottom of the 4th.
Speaking of haircuts, somebody told me that Vladimir Guerrero got his hair. Did you see him?
I did not see it. He hit a home run tonight.
Bob Guerin said he had. Oh, look at that.
That
ball.
one is going to
That
roll fair. And Rich Aurelia picked it up. And I think Aurelia spotted it right away that this was going to be a weird one. And he charged it and then waited for it, and it rolled fair.
Well, it started about a foot foul, but with the spin of the ball heading down the line. I don't know if it hit the cut of the grass. Look how far foul was, and then it just spun. No, it just had some severe spin, and you're right. Aurelia charged it, got it as it hit the chalk.
And you better pick it up because it may spin the other way. So 2 outs for Jack Hanahan as Crosby now in scoring position. And that hits Hanahan right in the back. Jack seems to be okay, so it'll be 2 on and 2 out.
You see Johnson's reaction after he hit him. Watch Randy as he follows through. And even though Jack Hanahan owns him, 2 for 4.
Hey, take it.
Like I said, got 2 hits off the future Hall of Famer, and he hit me.
Adam Kennedy steps up. Kennedy tripled and scored in the first, struck out swinging in the second.
Kennedy tripled that ball off the wall. Get a little bit more elevation than an uppercut. It making a 2-run game very quickly. Runners on base. He is not able to capitalize last night against Lincecum, but trying to do it tonight against Randy Johnson.
Johnson does give up the long ball. .21 pitch first inning, the high one for Johnson. Pitch location there as he had a little sink to it, so the count 1-2. Heard an interview by Randy Johnson a couple weeks ago, right around the time he won his 300th game. It was clearly some bitterness in his voice, talking about how the Arizona Diamondbacks and the offer they made for him to come back, or lack of. I think he very much wanted to really finish there. Both runners are going to move up as it goes off Molina's glove.
Well, he makes his home in Scottsdale or that vicinity, so probably wanted to, for the sake of pitching at home, winning his 300th there. But I was down there. He was making 16 last year, and I think he had made the comment about willing to pay for half that.
Yeah.
And as from the Diamondback standpoint, it wasn't worth him being a part of their club to get to 300, which he needed 5.
There's a lot of different ways you can look at that. Certainly the financial one is probably the biggest one.
Probably the number 1.
Little pop up, and Uribe tracks it down. Side retired. A's strand a pair, and we're headed to the 5th inning. It's 6-1 Giants. Carl's Jr., the teriyaki $6 burger with grilled pineapple is back at Carl's Jr. Well, somebody's happy in that family right now. And I think it's Dad. Giants with a 6-1 lead.
About half of it is happy.
Yeah, that's true.
The jacket was
happy. The hat wasn't.
The hat, not too happy.
And the little guy is not happy.
The Giants there, the A's there. Shabby. Shabby jersey. Shabby, we hope, a very successful, a quick recovery after the back surgery.
Well, we were told he was watching our game last night, so if he's watching tonight, we miss Eric Chavez a lot. We hope he's going to do well in his recovery.
Just keep telling his brother Casey, who is his bullpen catcher, doing a great job, and talks like, hey, you listen to Casey, you think it's Eric. And I said, you just put your brother's uniform on. He said, yeah, but if I had to go to my left, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, he had Casillas' jersey on the other day.
Yeah, fortunate for Casilla, because he forgot to bring his jersey down to the bullpen in San Diego, so Casey had to head back into the dugout, and instead of just putting it in a bag, he decided, I'll just wear it.
Mess with him a little bit.
Yeah, wear it down to the bullpen.
Kurt Suzuki with the block. 2-2 the count to Juan Uribe.
Let's just hope that the surgery Eric had, he'll be able to come back at 100% next year. He has had his share of surgeries.
Oh, he sure has.
The last couple, 2 or 3 years, and plenty after never having one. And so there's no question he has had his fair share.
A cue shot that Bobby Crosby wrestles with, makes the nice play, and Uribe's out.
Well, that's 2 balls have been hit down the first base line with some funny spin. It's definitely a cue. Watch the ball spin back to the right. Bobby should have known that. And he's going to spin as quickly as it did to the right. Bobby never got a ball like that at shortstop.
No. One out here, Scherholz. Nate Scherholz against the A's this year is 9 for 17 with 2 home runs. So the East Bay kid has hurt the A's here in 2009. 2-run homer in the second and a single to left field. That was in the 4th, and he has scored a couple of runs. Matt Downs waits in the on deck circle. 1-2 Scherholz. He drives that one left center, but Holiday gets back to his left. He's got it. This is what Scherholz did in San Francisco.
Anderson to right center and high off the wall, and with his speed, Jack Quest a little difficult to pick it up, and Tim Flannery waving him and telling him to slide at the same time. No slide necessary.
Matt Downs drives one to center. Davis back, still going back, and he's going to get there. He's got it. 3-down inning for Edgar Gonzalez. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 6-1 Giants. be Suzuki, Cust, and Holiday. So 2, 3, and 4 in the A's lineup. Trying to get something going against the big unit. And Johnson's first pitch to Suzuki is in at the knees for a strike.
Well, the A's, a couple of runners on second and third in the first inning, could not take advantage of that, and 2 runners last inning. So he didn't hit at the right time. Last night, of course, could not come up with it. Tonight also. I just think how many more games could be won to get the hit at the right time. You look back over the course of the season, a team that wins, those hits you get. Drive in runs to win ball games. Some with nobody out, a runner at third. Others, in the case of last inning, 2 outs. The ball almost got in left field by Kennedy. Did not happen.
Russ Springer is up in the A's bullpen. You saw the 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position tonight. Last night, the A's were 0 for 5. Sometimes it's just 1 hit is all you need.
Well, the A's twice in recent games have gotten 2 hits. Won one, lost the other. So if you can win a game with just 2 hits, but just think how many more runs you can score by getting hits at the critical time, whether it be with 2 outs or less than 2.
2-2 pitch to Kurt Suzuki, and he grounds it. Renteria far to his left, spins around, throws to first, got him. Heck of a play by Edgar Renteria, the shortstop.
On 1993, Randy Johnson, the big unit, pitching for the Seattle Mariners. And Lance Blankenship on May the 16th broke up the no-hitter. Lance in town for the championship. He looked to the skies, pointing. His father had passed away, so Randy Johnson pitched extremely well for the Mariners, but more importantly, he has pitched well in his later years. Did not win as many games younger years. He had trouble with control. 14-9 career against the Athletics.
Well, there's a great note on Randy Johnson, and it fits exactly what you're talking about, right? In his 20s, he won 64 games. In his 40s, he has won 73 games, and he is now 45 years old. So he's won more games in his 40s than in his 20s. Now, in his 30s, well, that's a different story. He won 164 games in his 30s. He's got 5 Cy Young Award. Been an All-Star 10 times. But I think there was probably some motivation to, if you weren't going to sign with the Diamondbacks, maybe come back to the Bay Area, because he did grow up here. Jack Cust swings and misses, so that is strikeout number 5. A's have had some 300 game winners. Don Sutton, obviously one that we would remember. Lefty Grove. Eddie Plank, a long time ago. Don Sutton, 1 year, 1985 with the Athletics.
Sutton never won 20 games.
Isn't that amazing?
And he pitched long enough to win 324.
You'll be glad to know, Ray, that I had a conversation, I'm not going to say the name, with a local baseball writer. Good one. He's talking about Hall of Fame, different guys, which is always a great subject matter to talk about. And I said, well, what about Bert Blyleven? And he said, it's a joke that he's not in. I said, thank you very much.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Renteria charges, gets a big hop. And Randy Johnson goes to Suzuki, Cust, and Holiday. And he does it quickly. Carney Lansford, Ricky Henderson. Not bad at the That's this weekend. Before the game, it's the A's annual beer festival. It's presented by Bud Light. Enjoy samples from over 30 different breweries. Get a souvenir mug and 2 tastings for just $10. Must be 21 years of age or older for tastings. Admission is free with your game ticket. Call 877-493-BALL or visit OaklandAthletics.com for tickets. Again, that's this Saturday, A's Rockies. The game starts at 6:05. Russ Springer comes on. So Springer will take over for Edgar Gonzalez. And he will face the top of the Giants order. Aaron Rowan has been on base 3 times tonight. So he's doing his job out of that leadoff spot.
Russ making his 31st appearance of the season. Starting to pitch very well lately after a little tough spell, but he's getting the ball down and pitching well.
Swing and a miss on 2-0. Three and one now with Torres in the on-deck circle, and he'll be followed by Pablo Sandoval. There's a few W's in that group, huh? Rigetti and Randy Johnson. High fly ball, right field. Jack Cust has it. So Aaron Rowan is retired for the first time tonight. Andres Torres, the switch hitter, will step in.
Andres Torres.
Well, that is some family there. It looks like, huh? The Giants cap, A's jersey, A's cap, Giants jersey. I mean, what do you want for Christmas? I don't care. Okay, I'll give you one of each.
You know what? The most important thing is they're digging baseball.
He's got his A's logo on his face. He's got the nerd jersey. He's got the cap. Folks there a little bit, you know, got to make up their mind. I guess they're coming out playing for the tie. Right?
Maybe
50-50. So either way, they're going to be happy with it.
You know what? Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I like that guy that you talked to. Said Bert Blyleven. It is a joke that he's not in the Hall of Fame. It's not surprising. 24 300-game winners, and that's an automatic. You can't discount how many games Bert Blyleven lost by a run, one run. All his great numbers, his statistics. And let's hope with a couple more years of eligibility, he will make it. Jim Rice did this year. Took him a long time. He'll go in with Ricky.
Sandoval with a single in the 3rd and then an RBI ground out in the 4th inning. So Edgar Gonzalez goes an inning and a 3rd. 1 strikeout. Three and 0. Benji Molina waits in the on-deck circle. This is Springer's first appearance in this series. And a 4-pitch walk to Pablo Sandoval, which is not easy to do.
Number 1.
That's just the 18th time that Sandoval has walked this year. So with 2 outs, Molina will hit. That walk also breaks a stretch of 7 Giants hitters that were retired in a row. Molina strikeout in the first, hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the third, and walked intentionally in the fourth. Rangers still leading Arizona 2-1 that game now in the 8th inning down in Phoenix. Remember, the Rangers and the Angels are tied for first place with 37 and 32 records. Texas is sitting on a 5-game losing streak. Angels are winning big 8-0 in the 6th inning over the Colorado Rockies. Sandoval takes off. The ball's floated to shallow center field. Davis comes in. He'll get there. He makes the catch. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th coming up from the Coliseum. 6-1 Giants. All right, our Subway Eat Fresh Ask Glenn and Ray comes from Arnie Battle, who lives in Livermore. Which was the best A's team since moving west from Kansas City? I say it was the 1973 team led by Ray Fosse, but my son loves the 89 team that creamed the Giants in the World Series. Go A's.
Okay, the 74 team was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was an excellent one, but 73 is my first one and happened to be a part of my first World Championship, the second of the 3 consecutive. 89 was good. You know, when you win a World Championship, they're all good.
Yeah.
They are all good because we could ask a certain team just how much they would enjoy winning just one. But I'm not going to say it.
You can ask them if you want. They probably won't want to hear it.
It is so hard. And talking to Sandy Alderson last night, as he was the architect of the 89 World Championship, the difficulty now, you could win 100 games and lose 3 of 5 in the division series, and you go home.
Giambi is thrown out by Matt Downs. Let's take a look at this. Is the 1973 World Series Game 1 lineup for the Athletics, just to give you an idea of the great names on the 73 team. Campaneris, Rudy Bando, Jackson Tennis, Lou Fosse, Green, Holtzman, Jesus Alou in right field. Huh?
Yes, he was.
We'll show you the 1989 lineup in Game 1 of the World Series. There was some big boy bats in that lineup.
You can see showed the 74 World Series when Game 1 was won. Vida Blue started. Raleigh came in with the 5th, 6th inning, and Catfish got the save. And then Holtzman started Game 1 of the World Series. 73, which means one thing: Catfish was the ace that got us there. And it's always nice to have Catfish Hunter as your ace in the hole, because in a 5-game series, he would start game 1 and then be available for game 5 or 4, depending on how many it took. But regardless, you're in a 5-game series versus now a 5-game division series and then a 7-game league championship. But it was a 5-game league championship series. So you lose 3 of 5 after winning your division. You go home.
Well, I hope that at some point, and I think it will happen at some point, but I hope that now the division series goes to 7 games. I think the 5-game series, I just think they should all be 7 games.
I agree.
And I think that will happen at some point. Up the middle, and it's a base hit for Orlando Cabrera, his first hit tonight. Now here's the 89 lineup for game 1 of the World Series. You know, you almost, well, I don't want to say you forget about, but you know, you think of Lansford and Big Mac and Canseco. Dave Parker led that team in RBIs in the regular season. He had 97 RBIs. So Big Dave hitting cleanup as the designated hitter. The World Series home run. He hit one in game 1, did he not?
Captain Carney, absolutely, just hit behind Ricky. Of course, the great years that Ricky had stealing bases when Wayne Murphy hit second. Carney was the same, allowing, once Ricky got on base, to steal, to be able to have confidence to be able to hit with 2 strikes, and Carney, like Wayne Murphy, could do that.
He could wear out that hole between first and second too.
Well, you have to admire Carney Lansford. You look at his size, that he could have been a home run hitter, and Wade Boggs home run hitter, but used the whole field, sprayed the ball around, and hit for a high average, winning a batting championship. Knew how to hit. Could play some great third base.
He's trying to get something going against Randy Johnson. Bobby Crosby. A pop out to short and a walk so far. Cabrera, the runner at first. His base hit, the 6th for the A's. That one's bounced right to Renteria, right at the bag, and that's a double play. A's have seen a little bit too much of that the last 2 nights, so the double play turned by the Giants. We head to the 7th, 6-1 San Francisco. Game 2 of the '89 World Series. The steal, and then you can probably just about imagine what happened here. There you go. There's the swing right there, huh? Inside out.
Didn't have to hit a lot of home runs with that swing.
New pitcher for the Athletics is the right-hander Michael Wirtz. So Wirtz will face Renteria, Aurelia, and Uribe. Wirtz last pitched was Saturday. And that was, of course, in San Diego, so he's had some time off. Renteria with a strikeout, a single, and a sacrifice fly.
Wirtz was up last night along with Santiago Casilla. The A's were trailing 4-1. He was going to come in and had the A's scored a run or two, but that did not happen. So Casilla did come in.
Slowly hit. Hanahan near the bag, throws on the run, and Crosby digs it out. Nice play all around. Renteria is retired.
Third baseman to third baseman. Hanahan at third, Crosby third baseman, shortstop playing first base. Both ends of the play made it very well. Time now for the Home Depot doing more on defense, and why not? I mean, you look at an excellent play, and you will see it. There's no doubt.
You guarantee it?
I guarantee it. George Zimmer, Men's Warehouse, guarantees it.
Rich Aurelia, the hitter. Aurelia playing first base tonight. Aurelia, a pair of singles and a strikeout.
Hard slider. Hitters have a tough time laying off. Aurelia dead. And of course, Wirtz pitching the National League with the Cubs. These guys sure have faced each other. But Wirtz still with an excellent slider that looks like a splitter, goes down very sharply. Most hitters will swing and miss.
And there it is.
Aurelia took one, but came right back with the same pitch, could not hold up. Right over the top, and watch this dive bomb. Just straight down. Pitch out of the strike zone, but again, very difficult to recognize the spin and not swing at a pitch that ends up out of the zone.
That one stays high. 3-2. Giants have 10 hits in the game, but they have not had a hit since the 4th inning. We're in the 7th. So the A's bullpen has done a nice job slowing the game down a little bit. Jack Hanahan has it. 2 outs.
Time now for the Home Depot doing more on defense. Now, you didn't hear me say that a while ago because now you're going to see it. Jack Hanahan to his right. Great play. Watch a scoop by Bobby Crosby and some style points here, too. Reached out, brought the glove around, and that's why it's Home Depot. More savings at Home Depot. We've all been there.
Swing and a miss by Juan Uribe. Juan Uribe has made very little contact tonight. He has struck out swinging twice and hit a little jam shot ground ball to Bobby Crosby. He's got a base hit there. He's kind of reached out and poked it in the left field. So the 11th hit for San Francisco, and that'll bring up Nate Scherholz.
Number 12, Nate Scherholz.
Well, off the end of the bat, and when you're a free swinger, as Uribe and Sandoval and Molina, just make contact. Sometimes you find the hole even with a broken bat.
First pitch to Sherholz is low. The Padres and the Mariners are tied at 3. That game going to the bottom of the 7th in Seattle. The Seattle Mariners, Ray, are 2.5 games out of first place. The A's coming into tonight are just 6.5 games out of first place. Nobody is really running away with the division. Texas had the great start, but now they have slowed down. Angels got off to a slow start. They're starting to play better. There's the AL West and the NL West. The Dodgers lost their game tonight. So
and how about this? They're 8 back with this record, and you move them right over here, and they're in first place.
Yep.
In the American League West division. But
Hanahan scrambles after it, and he's not going to be able to make a play. So Sherholz is aboard. We'll see what the ruling is.
he just made a spectacular play that we showed at the Home Depot, and it's going to be an error. Unfortunately, the ball deflected to the grass, and had it stayed close to Jack Hanahan, he would have thrown out Sherholz, and then the always dangerous trying to pick it up bare hand, but Sherholz runs too well anyway. But it is an error. 3 errors tonight for the A's.
And now 50 errors on the year. Coming in, the A's were 10th out of 14 teams in team fielding percentage, so they will drop down after tonight's game. There's the good slider. Matt Downs swings and misses. The lone lefty in the A's bullpen, Craig Breslow, starts to throw.
I think with the off day tomorrow, manager Bob Guerin, Kurt Young, A's pitching coach, is trying to use a reliever an inning after Gio Gonzalez went just 3 2/3. Pitchers will have everybody will have tomorrow off. Maybe work on their golf swing. The A's Community Fund Golf Tournament, the Castlewood Country Club. It'll be a fun day. Hope it's warmer than it is right now.
Should be nice weather though. It's supposed to be pretty decent. Hanahan, nice play in the short hop, flips it across in time. Giants strand a pair. 7th inning stretch from the Coliseum. 6-1 San Francisco. rapid rewind. The game started well for the A's. Bottom of the first inning. Kurt Suzuki an RBI single, and the A's led 1-0. Nate Scherholz, though, in the second inning would give the Giants the lead. A 2-run homer, and that made it a 2-1 game. And Randy Johnson gave up that early run, but then really settled down, and Johnson has pitched very well through the first 6 innings tonight. Got 5 strikeouts. He's walked just 1. 6-11-0 for the Giants. 1-6-3 for the Athletics. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. Bottom of the 7th. Ray Fosse, Glenn Kuiper, A's baseball here on Comcast Sportsnet California. Benji Molina thinking he needs a little time to recoup. I'm not sure what happened, but he seems to be okay now. Rajai Davis, Jack Hanahan, and Adam Kennedy against Johnson. He's got 3 hits off Johnson in the first inning. 3 of the first 4 hitters he faced had hits. But since then, just 3 hits for a total of 6 in the game. Saw Jeremy Affeldt, lefty for Giants down in their bullpen. Johnson's at 91 pitches, so this will probably be his last inning if he can get through it. Rajai Davis had a base hit in the second inning. He also stole a base, and then he grounded out to first, and the ball that was foul, and then it was spinning, and it rolled fair, and Aurelia picked it up. Strike called on a slider, 2-2. Looked like it could have been a little bit high.
A little delayed call by Cooper.
Three and 2. Johnson is a little frustrated.
Scoreboard gun has not been working all night. Malfunctioned earlier, only at 58 miles per hour, but still no velocity on the board. Johnson looks like at times he's rearing back, trying to throw harder and harder.
Line drive out for Rajai Davis. Well, in seeing him pitch this year, he's usually 89, 90, right around there. It's kind of the miles per hour that he pitches at with his fastball. Maybe 91 at times.
I think right now he wants to be able to walk off the mound after 7 innings, and the same 7 he pitched against the A's in San Francisco. A little bit different there. That game was tied. His club scored in the bottom of the 7th. He has a 5-run lead and has had it since early in the game.
Well, starting pitcher, you'd like to leave the game on your own terms, and that would be walking off the mound, as opposed to in the middle of an inning, the manager coming out and taking the ball. There's something to that. Johnson certainly not going to go the full 9. High fastball, a swing and a miss by Jack Hanahan. That is strikeout number 6 for Randy Johnson. So if he has to, there's still a little bit in the tank if he needs to get a little extra on it.
Especially upstairs. And if there was any thought of Jack Hanahan owning Randy Johnson, Randy said tonight, or at least thought tonight, maybe it might be different. Strikeout, ground out, and he hit it. So, payback. The hard way.
2 outs for Adam Kennedy. Kennedy. It'll be interesting to see, right, what Randy Johnson does in the offseason if he does indeed retire. Pretty obvious he still is a good pitcher.
Yeah.
He said he's enjoyed his time so far with the Giants. They've played pretty well. They have a record of 38-32. So know, finishes the year and has a nice year, it'd be interesting to see if he says, hey, if I had fun, I want to come back. Who knows? Swing and a miss. 1-2.
I think it really comes down to the love of the game. Do you want to play, or is contract the most important thing? Talked about him being upset with the Diamondbacks.
Well, I think he's made his money now at this point. So.
Yeah, even before.
Yeah.
And he's accomplished what only 23 others have done, and winning 300.
Kennedy 1 for 3 with the triple in the first.
Johnson has not liked what Benjamin Lena has called twice. He's backed off, and I heard Cooper shaking his or clapping his hand, saying, "Get together, guys. This is the 7th inning."
Toward the second baseman Downs. Fires to first, and that's a 3-up, 3-down inning for Randy Johnson. So 7 strong from Johnson tonight. It's 6-1 A's. Tonight at 10:30, it's on our sister station, Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. We'll have the Bay Bridge Series recap here at the Coliseum. Draft day tomorrow in the NBA. What will the Warriors do? Will they make a trade? And very interesting, an exclusive Jose Canseco reaction on the 1989 team reunion last night. Jamie Sire, David Andrews from the studio that's Sportsnet Central. 5th pitcher of the night for the Athletics. It's Santiago Casilla. Casilla working for the 2nd night in a row. Pitched the top of the 9th last night. Gave up a hit, but nothing else through 12 pitches. He'll face the top of the Giants order. Rowan, Torres, Sandoval's 23rd appearance for Casilla. Trying to work that ERA down from its current 6.75. Bounce in the hole. Cabrera, jump throw, and he gets Rowan. Terrific play by Orlando Cabrera. He went with the jump throw, and it worked.
Well, he also used the bounce, the short hop, actually out in front of Bobby Crosby, but going into the hole, that's amazing to get enough on the throw, but the hop really helped instead of trying to throw the ball in the air. Good hop to Bobby Crosby, a nice stretch, and run by a full step. Excellent play by both Cabrera and Crosby.
First pitch to Andres Torres is a strike. Torres, hitting second in the Giants lineup, is 1 for 4. He has struck out a couple times, popped to short, and he had an RBI single in the 4th inning. Swings wildly at a pitch in the dirt, 1-2. Popped up. It's playable, left side, foul territory. 2 outs. So Pablo Sandoval will hit with 2 outs and nobody aboard.
Similar games last night and tonight between the A's and the Giants. The Giants scored early, 4 runs the first 2 innings. Even though the A's had some opportunities, they could not get to Tim Lincecum tonight. Randy Johnson, 6 runs in the first 4 innings. His club scored him a 3 spot in the 2nd, 3 in the 4th. And tonight, unfortunately, the A's have not had many opportunities against Randy.
Driven to left. Holiday back near the wall. He reaches up and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down inning for Casilla. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It'll be Suzuki, Cust, and Holiday, and they will face that man, Sergio Romo. Bottom of the 8th inning from the Coliseum. The Giants with a 6-1 lead over the Athletics. So the A's have some work to do. Randy Johnson is out of the game after 7 very good innings by Johnson. The Giants will go to their bullpen, and their bullpen has been very good this year. It's Sergio Romo making his 9th appearance. Romo was on the disabled list to start the season, but he has become the setup man for Bruce Bochy.
Well, the name Romo, Vincente Romo, who was pitcher of the Boston Red Sox back 70s. And then there was Joe Romo, the trainer in the Athletics back in the 60s and 70s in the championship teams. And the Romo named quarterback at the Cowboys?
Close, yeah, Tony.
You love football, man.
You like football more than you lead on, I think.
I don't think so.
Come on. You're like a star football player in high school. I know that about you. I know your resume.
Yeah, we go back to Arlington, Texas. Cowboys are going to be playing the same day the Rangers are.
So what page will the Rangers be on in the sports section? 7, 8?
But it's going to be interesting. they continue to play well. Maybe forced to be.
And they would deserve to be,
Absolutely.
although it is.
So, yeah, once high school football starts, they're on the back page. They did win tonight, hung on to defeat the Diamondbacks 2-1.
So Texas, with the win, breaks their 5-game losing streak. Padilla, the winner, he's 6-3. Danny Herron, another tough luck loss. So he gives up 2 earned runs in 7 innings. Strikes out 8, does Dan Herron, and loses 2-1. So Herron is 6-5. C.J. Wilson got the save for Texas.
Well, it seems like the key for the Rangers to release or waive a player, have him go through waivers and then bring him back. Vincent Padilla, he was gone.
He was gone. The Rangers had 4 hits in that game, and they won 2-1. Angels are continuing to win big, 9-1 over the Rockies. That game in the 7th inning. Drive to left. That's hit pretty well. Torres going back near the wall. Gone. Kurt Suzuki homers. So it's 6-2. Number 4 for Kurt Suzuki.
And his first, as we mentioned earlier, against a right-hander. So in a game in which Randy Johnson started in San Francisco, Suzuki hit a solo to tie the game off the left-hander, and tonight against the right-hander in Johnson's start, Romo, Kurt Suzuki, long drive to left field. So maybe the A's will have some magic in the last 2 innings.
Jack Custis 1 for 3. Cust a strikeout in the first, a single in the third, another strikeout in the 5th. Cust is 2 for 11 in this series against the Giants. Strikeouts have got him a little bit. 4 last night and a couple tonight. Popped up, shallow left. And here's Torres is under it, and that's the first down. So Cuss now 1 for 4. And Matt Holliday will hit.
Left fielder, number 5, Matt Holliday.
Both the Red Sox and the Yankees won tonight. Toronto also won. So Boston holds their 5-game lead over both the Yankees and the Blue Jays. Tampa Bay won. So they remain 7 back. Holliday hits one very high to right. Holliday flings his bat. It goes all the way to the Giants on deck circle. So a little frustration from Matt Holliday. 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 6 strikeouts. So Randy Johnson, a strong 7 innings for the Giants. First pitch to Giambi is just a bit off the plate. Romo has 3/4 delivery and kind of a frisbee breaking ball.
Mitchell Molina, as catcher, likes to call the backdoor breaking ball from the right-hander to the left-handed pitchers, just like that. The left-handed hitters. The way he delivers the ball, hitters give up on it. He's got a sneaky fastball that'll run up to the left-handers.
This one runs inside. Two and two to Giambi. And there it is. The backdoor slider, and Giambi's called out on strikes. Kurt Suzuki with a home run. It's the A's a little bit closer. So that long one right there makes it a 6-2 game as we head to the ninth. By Cache Creek Splash of Cash. It's giving away $12,000 cash daily. Visit cachecreek.com for details. Sellout tonight, 35,077. It's great to see the big crowd. San Francisco with a 6-2 lead over the A's as Benji Molina leads it on. Molina, Renteria, and Aurelia. Casilla had a very good 8th inning of work. Molina hits one very high to left.
Molina went down the first base line about 4 steps, beating his head with his bat. Because he just missed it.
Yeah, he liked that one.
Yeah.
Number 16, Edgar Renteria.
Watch it. Follow him down. If he just got under it, and there he knew it. Watch this. Bang, bang. Unfortunately, it's a solid helmet.
Cabrera has it at short, flips it across. Renteria's out. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth, the A's will have Cabrera, Crosby, and Davis.
Number 35, Rich Aurelia.
Giants have a couple guys warming up down in their bullpen, a lefty and a righty. Rich Aurelia is 2 for 4. He swings at the good slider there from Casilla.
It's amazing. You watch hitters and they can swing like Aurelia just did. They have one thing on their mind: fastball, first pitch, commit, and it's kind of a half follow through, knowing that they were fooled. And then they get the fastball that he's looking for in the first pitch.
Casilla has retired 5 in a row. That one Toward Cabrera, near the bag. Nice play by the A's shortstop, and a very good 2 innings of work for Santiago Casilla. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Giants with a 4-run lead. Make sure you tune into our sister station, Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, as Dave Benz hosts Chronicle Live tonight at 11 o'clock. Again, that's Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Good show tonight. Andy Dolich from the 49ers, Pat Gallagher from the Giants, and Michael Zagaris, of course, the A's one-time team photographer. So 3 of the real good guys in Bay Area sports. They've all been around a long time.
And you know that if Andy Dolich and Gallagher get together, they will have some fun.
Yeah.
They had some long time running as the business operations for the respective clubs during those times in the late 80s.
Trying to do everything you could to get people into your ballpark.
Yeah.
Bob Howery, the veteran right-hander, comes in for the Giants. 9th inning. Facing Orlando Cabrera, Bobby Crosby, Rajay Davis. Howery, 35 years old, 10th year in the big leagues. White Sox, short time with the Red Sox, the Indians, the Cubs, and now the Giants for Howery. These need base runners, and they need a bunch. They trail 6-2. Kurt Suzuki has knocked in both the runs for the A's tonight with a single in the first, a home run in the 8th. Foul ball by Cabrera. So the A's will have tomorrow off. Big golf tournament. And then back to work on Friday for the Colorado Rockies. Rockies have been the hottest team in baseball last 3 weeks. They're getting beat up tonight down in Anaheim. Pitching matchups are in for that A's Rockies series over the weekend. Hamlin Braden on Friday, De La Rosa and Cahill on Saturday, Cook Mazzaro on Sunday. We'll have all 3 of those games for you right here on Comcast Sportsnet California with A's pregame live starting things off.
Probably in high definition too, right?
I would think.
I bet they're all 3. I have to look at my chart, but I would have to guarantee it. And Larry just confirmed it, so it's the opportunity to see Type spilled into those Kinder Barbecue ribs on his shirt.
Yeah, it's very possible.
High definition, you can't hide it. And that's the clarity that you get with high definition on Comcast. So pick it up if you don't have it and enjoy baseball at its best.
Shallow center. Rowan racing in. Sherholz coming over, and Sherholz tracks it down. He can run. He kind of came out of nowhere. So Cabrera is retired. Lando 1 for 4.
Rowan playing deep in center, and Sherholz with the speed. And for a big guy, he can run.
So 1 out here in the ninth. That'll bring up Bobby Crosby. Giants will travel tomorrow on their off day. They will go to Milwaukee for a 3-game series against the Brewers. Line drive. Uribe has it. 2 outs.
So Bobby Crosby had walked and made a couple of outs. There's a difference of a 1 for 3 or an 0 for 3 night, and he was robbed. Hit the ball very hard. Right to Uribe at third. Can't swing any better than that.
Rajay Davis, the last hope for the Athletics. Lowry's first pitch, a fastball at 94 miles an hour, and Davis swings and misses. Rajay Davis has a base hit tonight, 1 for 3. Right on the outside corner, so it's quickly 0-2. Lowry goes with the fastball again. The Mariners have taken a 4-3 lead over the Padres.
Is that a Gutierrez home run again?
Yeah, in the bottom of the 8th inning he has. So Seattle 3 outs away from a win. Howry's 2-2. He is foul back. Good swing there by Rajay Davis. Full count. So Rajay Davis was behind in the count 0-2, and he's worked his way back. So good at bat for Davis. Jack Hanahan is in the on deck circle.
And he can just zone in. Figure he's going to get a fastball on the 3-2 with a 4-run lead for the Giants. You don't want to take a chance of walking him.
And he did walk him. So Rajay Davis keeps the A's hopes alive. So it's going to be Garcia Parra to hit with 2 outs and a runner on here in the ninth. So here's Nomar. Three for 10 as a pinch hitter this year for Garcia Parra. Likes the first pitch. We know that. Takes that one. Davis goes to second. He will not be credited with a stolen base. 0-1 to Garciaparra. Top of the order, and Adam Kennedy would be next if Garciaparra can get aboard. Drive, right center field, and that's going to get down. It's going to go to the wall. Davis comes in to score. Garciaparra, the second with an RBI double. 6-3. Garciaparra with a very good at bat, and he drives in the run, and Bruce Bochy's not taking any chances. He's going to the closer.
And it does become a safe situation. Time running the on deck circle. Let's hope he gets to the plate.
So Wilson, the closer, coming in. We'll be back. In the bottom of the ninth, they have a run in to make it a 6-3 game on Garciaparra's RBI double. So Derek Barton will pinch run for Garciaparra, and it's the Giants closer Brian Wilson to face Adam Kennedy. 2 outs in the ninth. Kennedy fouls the first pitch he backs.
Now Garciaparra took the first pitch, so Rajai Davis could get to second base on a difference, and another fastball from Bobby Howard with a slicing double to right center. Amazing power, flat-footed swing for Nomar, so he drives in a run.
Nasty pitch there from Wilson, and it's 0-2. This is a save situation. Wilson 19 on the year, second most in the National League. Kennedy trying to stay alive. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. So on 3 pitches, Brian Wilson strikes out Adam